Hello guys, welcome back to Life with Paulie. It is currently Tuesday, October 15th. It is about 1:15 p.m. and I'm outside right now just getting some fresh air. It is only about 50 degrees out today. It is pretty cool. Last night it got down to the 40s. Tonight it's supposed to get down to 35 degrees. And I just wanted to give everybody a little update. Here's Annabelle. She's shivering a little bit, but I do have a sweater on her. And this sweater, one of my subscribers sent me for Annabelle. Her name is Stephanie, and she has a channel called Retro Stephanie. As you can see here, it's a cute little sweater that she sent me, and I put this on Annabelle today because it's cold out, and she hates the cold. But I'm trying to give her some fresh air. We definitely need fresh air, and to get out of the tent once in a while, so that's what we're doing right now. Retro Stephanie, she has a YouTube channel. If you haven't checked her out, go check her out. She does a lot of reselling. She does videos of what she picked up from different places, garage sales and things like that. And if you're looking to purchase stuff for like birthdays or Christmas or gifts, she would be a channel to check out to pick up stuff for cheap. She gives pretty good prices, and she will work with you on prices. I think she does sell on Etsy and eBay. And I think she's got the links on her YouTube channel for that. And if she don't, I'm sure that if you comment in her comment section, she will give you those links. She also sells some stuff right on YouTube. If you see something that you like, you can always leave a comment on her channel, and she will get back to you if you would like to purchase something from her. She gives good prices and good shipping charges and things like that. So it's always a great place to look. I love those channels that do reselling. I just wanted to give everybody an update today. Me and Annabelle are doing okay. I did have a health issue with some bleeding going on. I went to the hospital. They did nothing. They didn't even check me out. I waited 16 hours. I waited 8 hours in the waiting room. Now, mind you, I went by ambulance, but even though I went by ambulance, they still stuck me in the waiting room. I was out in the waiting room for 8 hours or more, and then they put me in the back. When they took me in by ambulance, they actually took me off the stretcher from the ambulance, and they actually put me in the wheelchair and wheeled me into the waiting room with everybody else. There was like 22 people in the waiting room. And then I got back to the hospital bed. They put me in the hallway along with others in the hallway to wait to get checked on by the doctor. And they left me in the hallway, and then the doctor checked me. He said, well, it could be this, it could be that. He didn't check me. He didn't give me no medical exams, nothing. He said, well, we're going to refer you to a GI doctor. And I said, do you think that's wise if I've been bleeding? I was bleeding yesterday, and then the day that I went to the hospital, I had some blood. So that's why I called the ambulance from my daughter's house here and went to the hospital. And, 2 times after that, after I got to the hospital, 2 times the next day, by the time I got seen, it was the next day. And 2 times I had went to the bathroom and there was more blood. So this time I took pictures with my phone, and I even showed the doctor. And he goes, well, it's not that I don't believe you. He was like, but we're going to refer you to a GI doctor. And I was like, well, what if I don't get an appointment for a week? You think that's wise to send me home bleeding from somewhere when you don't even know what is going on? And he just sent me home. There was another guy that was sitting right behind me in a wheelchair by a bed. He was an older guy. He had stents in his heart. He also had a heart attack like I did. And he had stents in his heart, and he had very high blood pressure. The doctor walked up to him and asked him, and told him that if he was to give him medicine to lower his blood pressure, as soon as he left the hospital, his blood pressure would go back up, so there wasn't no sense in it. He was going to send him home. And his son and him got really worried and said, well, what do you think I should do? Because this is not right. I got a high blood pressure, very high blood pressure. It was very high. And if you have heart issues and heart disease and stents in your heart like I do, that is a bad thing. You're not supposed to just release somebody like that. And the doctor goes to him, well, if you want to go to your cardiologist, we can get you a ride over to the cardiologist and you can go to the cardiologist. This doctor was sending everybody home. It didn't matter what was wrong with you. I think the only way I would have got seen or anything done is if my arm was halfway cut off or my leg was halfway cut off, maybe then. I don't know, but it was a joke. I will never do that again. The only time I'm going to call an ambulance here is if I have to be carried out. Other than that, I'm not bothering with the hospital because it was a waste of my time. I was there for 16, 17 hours. And I was even brought in by ambulance and they did absolutely nothing. But I don't see no more bleeding right now. I'm hoping it stays like that. Now, can I be losing blood still? Yes, I can, because I've lost blood in the past. Last year, I had a predicament where I fainted, almost passed out, was very weak. I thought I was having another heart attack, but it actually wasn't a heart attack. I was actually losing blood while going to the bathroom and didn't know it. I didn't see it. I didn't notice it. And I lost so much that I had to have a blood transfusion. So I'm hoping that don't happen again. But if it does, there's really nothing I could do about it at this point. All the hospitals in New York are backed up. Like I said, there was 23 people in the waiting room just waiting to be seen. They were calling people back to the triage just to get IVs in their arms and then send them back in the waiting room for another 6, 7, 8 hours. It was just ridiculous. And I know that a lot of hospitals or doctors, they will ignore you or won't do certain tests if you don't have insurance. But I have insurance. I have Medicaid and Medicare because I'm on disability for my heart and other health issues. And my insurance would have covered everything, and they still did not do no tests. They just wanted to send me home. So I won't do that again. I learned my lesson from that. But I wanted to give everybody an update. I'm doing okay right now. I got a little bit of an upset stomach today and not feeling good. But other than that, I'm doing okay right now. Me and Annabella are just sitting out here. Ew, is that bird poop? I don't know. Me and Annabella are just sitting out here getting some fresh air from the tent right now. And she's got her little sweater on Stephanie gave her. So thank you, Stephanie, again for that sweater. She does have another sweater, too. I got to find it. She got another red and blue sweater. And Stephanie sent another jacket for her, too. But that sweater I like. It fits her good and it looks cute on her. But, yeah, I just wanted to give everybody an update that I'm doing okay right now. And I want to thank all my new subscribers for subscribing to me and watching the ASMR lives at night. If you don't know, I do ASMR lives at night with the water sound. Some people listen to it while they're working. Some people listen to it while they're sleeping or going to sleep. Some people use it for meditation. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, please check out my ASMR videos at night. Even though I do the lives at night, the live ASMR videos, they are still on my channel. So if I'm taking a break from doing a live ASMR at night, you can always go to my channel. You go to my channel homepage and you click on lives and you will see all the ASMR lives that I have in my live videos. All you got to do is click on one of those and replay that video. You can replay a live and it will play all the way through. I have some lives on there that are 11 hours. Now, you have to understand that when somebody is doing YouTube and they're doing regular videos, like this is a regular video, this is under my regular video tab. But when you do a live, it goes under live video tab. It doesn't go under your regular video tab. So, if you want to check out my ASMR lives, you can always go to my homepage on YouTube, go and click on the live, and it will show you all the live ASMRs, and you can play them anytime you want. During the day, at night, whatever you would like, you could play those videos again and watch those. They always stay on my YouTube channel. When anybody is doing a live on their YouTube channel, it stays on their YouTube channel forever unless they delete it. The same way with regular videos. So keep that in mind, and I want to thank all my new subscribers and my old subscribers too. The ones that watch me and like the updates that I give. We're doing okay. The tent wasn't too bad last night. It's supposed to get down to 35 tonight. Tonight will be the real test, because it's supposed to get down to 35 tonight, but I'm expecting it to get even colder, like 10 or 15 degrees. But Annabelle, she stays underneath the blanket. I have the sweaters for her. She stays underneath the blanket most of the time. When I'm in a tent, I'm underneath the blanket. But the tent I got is also, it is insulated, so it's warmer than a regular tent. And I got the tent set up inside a shed, so it's warmer in the shed than it is outside. It hasn't got down to 10 degrees yet, or 15 degrees yet. We will see how it goes. But if I got into real trouble at night, let's say it got below zero weather. Last year here in New York, it didn't go below zero at all. For the whole winter, it was never below zero. But if it got really cold, I do have a diesel heater that I bought last year that I never used. I just turned it on and tested it out, and it works well. So if worst came to worst and I do need heat, I do have a diesel heater to heat up the shed. So I just wanted to tell everybody that I am prepared for that. If it comes to having to use the diesel heater, at least I have some heat. But I like the cold weather. I like it to be cold. I don't like it to be hot or warm, really. I like it to be cold. This weather right here for me outside right now, it's 50 degrees. This is perfect weather for me. I love it. Of course, Annabelle, she gets cold because she's a Chihuahua Dachshund mix. So she gets cold very easy. But I keep her warm, and when we're in the tent, she's underneath the blanket or in the sleeping bag. I also have a sleeping bag on my bed that is set up in the tent. The sleeping bag is a 0-degree sleeping bag. So if I was to get into the sleeping bag and it's 0 degrees out or below zero, that sleeping bag will keep me and Annabelle warm. So yeah, I just wanted to give everybody an update. And again, thank you, Stephanie, for the sweater. She loves it, and it fits her just perfect. She can't get it dirty by going to the bathroom, so I'm glad of that. And she's enjoying it, as you could see. It doesn't bother her at all. Annabelle, hi. Say thank you, Stephanie, for the sweater. Say thank you. Anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on, and I will be making another video soon on different things. But thank you all for the love and the support. Thank you again, Stephanie, and I will see you in my next video.